How's it going, guys? Joe here from Big Shark Gaming, and welcome to the world of Adult Craft. This is Adult Plays Bedrock, and as you can tell, there's a little chicken over there and wearing a suit. Let's go say hi. Hello, chicken, and a brown cow. So, we did a live stream. This one actually looks more like creamsicle. This one is cute. So we did a live stream to show off this server before. But this is the first actual episode on the server. I've been doing a little bit of work before I actually started the game, just to make sure that I had everything kind of going up, so you don't have to see like the beginning stages, of like Minecraft. We've seen that so many times before. So I've actually taken over this village here. It's actually a pretty big village. Unfortunately, there was only 3 villagers in there. I think one of them has died last night because there was a zombie. But they're usually over here by the farm. So let's go see if they're actually still there. This was the little mines that I have been making. I did come into this village and I did find 3 diamonds the moment I got here. That's embarrassing. So yeah, here is the one villager. I think the other one. Was there just one there? No. The other one I have stuck in this house. I put a brick up because zombies were trying to break down the doors. And then I have this guy over here who I have trapped in, so this way nothing can happen to him. He's actually a toolsmith. Here. And I've actually traded with him before. So I could get an enchanted iron sword, I could get an axe, I just need to get an emerald machine going. I just don't want anything to happen to him, so I have got him. But I feel like a toolsmith very early on is going to be very, very important. Let's just see. I made this little walkway, which I think I'm going to take down. I do have a plan for my base, and what I really want my base to end up being is going to be similar to Coney Island from Brooklyn, New York, Coney Island, New York, and just making a beautiful beach amusement park type thing. Obviously, I do want to get involved in the actual economy and the other members of the server, and do stuff all together. But first, I have to get myself set up. So I'm gonna go continue my mining. I don't have. Let me show you down in the mine real quick. I don't know if there's anything in this house. There's not. Let me show you the mines real quick. I don't really have much going on. I have said it before during previous live streams. I need to clear this out because my head around. But Kelly and I are actually in the process of moving. So it's been a little hectic, to say the least. Let's put on. I know it's gonna be weird seeing a shark but it is some of the resources I've gathered. Not a whole bunch, but I have really only gotten onto the server once or twice. But I came around this corner and found a mine shaft. So this is going to be fun to explore. Let's see if we actually... There is some iron here. I'm really hoping that there is... let's say, what's up though? I'm really hoping that there's at least a spider spawner down here or something. Something to really just help me get going. This mine shaft isn't exactly at diamond level, so that kind of sucks. But there is going to be gold here, as you can see right in front of me. And there's also, the opportunity for treasures. This isn't an iron pick. But more importantly, there's just rails. So the rails are always super important because they're actually really expensive to make. 6 iron. I do have, obviously, plans for this area. I'm pretty far away from most of the other players. So I do have, oh cool, if you plan to make a diamond armor or tools, my shop sells that. at discount cost of crafting price on iron blocks. Sweet. Yeah, I'm pretty far behind. Like I said, man, I have gotten onto this server and my life instantly got busy. I did not foresee any of this happening. Oh god. Me and Kelly weren't even really looking for an apartment. Kind of just came up, and then work has been crazy busy, and we've just been living it up. We're preparing for Jay to come up because Jay will be coming up on September 1st, which is going to be busy time. So I want to definitely get like at least a video prepared for then when he comes up. Don't want to get lost in here either. That's not what I want to do. I do want to take all this coal though. I can trade these for emeralds. And the iron. I have written down. I have notes. I take notes, but I think I packed up my notes. Oh no. Oh, I think it's just here. Yeah. I think I packed up my notes. What? Is this a slime chunk? Oh, hey, that's not bad news at all. That's not bad news at all. I guess we know what will be going down in this section here. I'm gonna put those there, signify that that's slime chunks, and instantly forget that there's potential for slime chunks and what those mean. So yeah, adult plays. There is data packs in place for different types of stuff, as you saw earlier with the chicken and the cows. That's pretty cool. There's also this, like the ability to make name tags. You could turn rotten flesh into leather by smelting it. You could make like colored lanterns and a whole bunch of stuff. Faded oak. There's some really cool stuff, and I'm really excited to be part of this. I definitely want to make a way to explore up here as well. Look at him. It's a slime chunk down there. Oh, this has just gotten so much better. Oh, this has gotten so good. So good. Uh-oh. This is so bad. Uh-oh. Oh no. What is your problem, man? What is your problem? They got away from me. I think he actually spawned into like a cave and just couldn't find me. That works. But the cool thing about these guys is they actually give you brown wool. My cows were not orange when I caught them, but they are now, so that's cool. I do have plans on like caging these guys in and making big farms. But without further ado, we need to actually start. I'm curious. Yeah, brown wool. See, the brown furry ones, dude. These guys are just normal cows. Hi, normal cows. I'm curious. Is there a cow around? Is there a cow around that's not in my pen? Got a pig over there. Anyone see any cows? No, I don't. But yeah, so in the long run, I think I'm actually gonna be tearing down this village and making this into more of like an open area. These houses are actually pretty poorly placed. They're actually really in the way as well. So ultimately, I will have this place gutted and turned into a thriving amusement park. Hey, there's my diamonds. Need that. So that'll be fun. I'll actually, after this clip, I'll post up a picture of what I want to do, what my idea is for this amusement park. If you guys don't know what Coney Island is, it's actually an amusement park that I grew up very nearby and I frequented very often. For those of you who don't know, I am actually from Queens, New York, and I actually had the ability to work at Coney Island. I was working in the aquarium where I worked in the gift shop, and I also dealt with some of the large stonecutter, some of the large aquatic mammals like walruses and sea lions, and that was always really cool. Um, that was like in our like animal hospital, but I didn't like work there very long. It was really only one summer, and then I started going to college, and I kind of gave it up, and I kind of regret it to be honest, because it was a really fun job, and moving out of the warehouse and into like the animal hospital was goals, you know. Um, and when it finally happened, it like ended pretty abruptly because of going to school. Um, but that happens. That happens, especially when you're a kid. You don't really know what you want to do with your life. Um, going to school and I ended up dropping out of school. And then going back to school. But yeah. All right. So I've been recording for a little bit now. I'm going to actually make this cut and then we rise and shine. Have a clocktastic day. I think this guy's stuck. Are you? All right. But yeah, I'm going to make this next cut and then I will be right back with a little bit more progress. After this cut, you'll be able to see what I have intended on for my actual base design. So I'll be right back. Okay, so at this point, we're going to go over some videos of like Coney Island and what I'm actually talking about, what I want to build into AdultPlays Bedrock. So you're looking at Google Images. This is one of the most famous places in New York, if not even in the United States. Like, there's a huge fan following for Coney Island, and it's amazing to me. And it's amazing to me how this place has changed over the years as well. Like, when I first started coming to Coney Island, it was not, it was Astroland. It wasn't necessarily like Dino's Park or anything like, or Luna's Park. Um, it was always Astroland, and that was always super cool to me. And back then, it only had um, a couple of rides. It wasn't like a huge amusement park by any means. We're not gonna watch any videos because I don't want to get like copyrighted on it. But also ABC with the weird news. I wish I could just load up images. Yeah, so we'll open the image in a new tab. Let's do that. So this is kind of like the general idea of what I want to do. Obviously I can't do like looping roller coasters or anything like that. But we could definitely make roller coasters. This little spinny thing, I have a plan for that as well, using like a piston feed tape. I want to be exactly like the scrambler here, but we do have plans in mind. We could definitely do the Dominator Tower as well. That's something we could definitely work into. The parachute jump, however, is something. Oh, that's such a small picture. Let's find a better one. The parachute jump, though, is iconic in Coney Island. Not just for the tragedies of it. Here, this is a beautiful picture. Not just for the tragedies that happen with, oh, of course. We're just gonna control plus that so it's bigger. Not just for like everything that happened with it, but the fact that it's been there for so long, and the fact that like it has changed over time and has also like stood the test of time. They have made like moderations to a tower, but not like anything crazy severe to ruin the value of it. Obviously, this is where the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest is held every single year. It has one of the most famous wooden roller coasters in the world, which we're going to get to. And it's just such a cool neighborhood. I actually worked here, as I said earlier in the clip, for a year when I was working at the aquarium, which we'll show you as well. This is kind of a picture of like the cyclone. I'm sure I could find a better picture. I'll load it up in a second actually. But the boardwalk. Now the boardwalk is something that like I really want to achieve. Just to like set that tone. It's gonna be hard because there's like these cross panels. I have an idea for that though, where we're just gonna use different types of woods. Maybe we'll actually use like trap doors for that. But I have to keep in mind everything that I want to do with the lore of the map I want to do. I don't want to say that. I don't want to spoil it because it's gonna be something really cool. I talked it over with Kelly yesterday, and she actually thinks it's really cool. This is a beautiful picture. As you can see, like the carousel, all of the carousel's pretty new. The Thunderbolt's pretty new. But the actual tower is just, I love it. I love the feel of this place because it's like old feeling, but also very like new feeling, and also very like pure feeling, if that makes sense. It has like the Wonder Wheel, which is one of the world's biggest and oldest Ferris wheels. I think this is actually not a bad process. I'm gonna save this image. This is gonna help out a lot, because it really shows like the layout of the Boardwalk really well. You get your Nathans, you get Rubies. There used to be, whereas like this place here used to be a gyro corner. But this is actually a really good photo. This actually helps so much. You have another Nathan's here. This is the famous Nathan's. This is Nathan's on the Boardwalk. This is the Nathan's that they do the hot dog eating contest. Good luck getting into this place. This is Keyspan Park. So this is where actually the Brooklyn Cyclones play, and that's the minor league team for the New York Mets. There's obviously like arcades here. This is actually where I got pretty big playing Dance Dance Revolution. You get Pirate Ship. I don't have any ideas for the Pirate Ship. But I do have plans for filling this area up with like amusement park rides of some ways, I'm sure. I even have ideas for like a water slide. I think it would be pretty cool. And then obviously you have the Cyclone, irreplaceable Cyclone. Let's get some looks at the Cyclone. I would never even have thought to get like a park map. That's actually a really good idea. Man, so this is the Cyclone. This is like, if you have a second, yeah, watch the video, like the point of view. I won't add it into our video, obviously, because it's someone else's video. But watch the point of view. This roller coaster is not the biggest roller coaster in the world. It's very, very, very old. But like, man, it is wicked. It's been remodeled over the years, but it is still wicked. It's just so tight. Like, God dang it, honey. It's just so tight. It's in such a narrow space. Like if we could get an overhead view of the map, it's kind of like a bow tie, where it gets really tight in the middle, and on the edges are a little bit wider. But man, it's definitely steep. It's rattly. It's rickety. These turns are really banked, and it does pick up speed. And just knowing how old this thing is kind of like, it adds into like the factor of it, the excitement factor. I used to, when I was working at the aquarium, I used to ride this roller coaster. We used to go every Friday. We would ride it for free. That's a really poor model of it, but still pretty cool. This is a much better model, which is really cool. But yeah, so this is an even Cyclone. But let me see if I can get like an overhead picture so show like what I mean about this. I mean, this one's okay. This is a pretty decent overhead picture to show you how it like bow ties in the middle here, and it is ups and downs. And I have an idea for this as well. It's going to involve scaffolding, which is kind of scary as well because they are destroyable blocks. And obviously, if you destroy the scaffolding, then bad things happen. But yeah, so this is my idea. I definitely want to build like an amusement park as close to Coney Island as I can. Obviously, with Minecraft, you're pretty limited to what you can and can't do. But I'm really excited about this build, and I'm really excited about the lore underneath it, because it's pretty out there. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I'm going to end it here with a little bit of background, because the first part and this part are pretty long, and I just want to get this video out already. And this is more of like an introductory to the season episode anyway. So when we join in the next episode, there'll definitely be a lot more doing, as opposed to just kind of like talking and getting over with. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.